Good afternoon, friends. It's Matt. I'm the director at Skylake, and I am super excited to be with you here on this Friday, the 26th of June, for another one of our mini hikes. I am along William Law Road. We've taken a bit of this hike before. Right up there is kind of that Y in the road, where if you go off that way, you go to the campground on West Shore and East Shore portions of Skylake. But what I wanted to show you to begin with is this kind of wild raspberry bush that is almost a tree at this point. And it's been in full flower the last week or so. And so the flowers are starting to wilt, but if you are a fan of raspberries, full disclosure, I'm not, you want to look for these a little bit later in the season. But I also noticed, as I was going past here the other day, all these sensitive ferns. Now, there are a whole bunch of different kinds of ferns out there, but these are known as sensitive ferns. And if you look at it, they're really cool. And their feelings are hurt very easily. So we treat them very kindly here at Skylake and try to help build up their self-esteem. And even though they're still called sensitive ferns, they are very proud of who they are and their contributions to the greater good of creation around here. But okay, so we're gonna go to the wetlands. So I'm gonna walk along here. You can all wave to my car. Yes, I did happen to drive over here. We also have some knotweed, whereas the sensitive ferns are a native species in this region. The knotweed is not. And knotweed is just one of those plants that show up, and we usually just let it grow. Sometimes we'll cut it down to help people be able to see everything. But all right, so here's you probably recognize, if you're used to driving along William Law Road, this is the area where we go in for outposts. That's kind of over on this side. And now I'm going in through some of these lovely little spruce trees. I made sure that I put on ample supply of bug repellent before I started out on this trek. We're going through tall grass, which is where ticks love to hang out. If they're hanging out anyplace, they're going to be hanging out in tall grass. So I will also make sure to do a thorough check for ticks when I'm out of the forest this afternoon. Now, previously, when we were walking out this way, I was showing you the old stone foundation of a barn that used to be here long before Skylake became Skylake as we know it. And you can tell we are getting into more wet areas because of all these growing cattails. Look at those. Such fun being out here. And I also made sure to put my boots on so that I could walk around here without having to worry about getting lots of water in my foot apparel today. Ooh, check out these sensitive ferns. These have gotten really nice sized. Very exciting. So we are kind of in the wetlands that were created Whoop. I'm okay. This is the area that was kind of designed after the flood of '06 to help mitigate some of the flooding further down in the valleys. The idea is if you create wetlands in the hills, that will help slow down water runoff and keep it up here so it's not all going downhill so quickly. A lot of it gets absorbed into the earth up here, helps with runoff and erosion, and so it's really great to be able to come out and show you a little bit of it. Just looking at it right now, it's kind of dry. We've had a rather dry June here. I'm used to June being a bit more damp than this one has been. Well, let's just walk a little bit further over here, and then I'll sign off. While we're walking, just a reminder that information on our bake sale is now available on our Facebook page. We'll soon be putting it up on our new website. If you haven't been to skylakecenter.org in a while, I invite you to stop by there and see some of the changes that we've made. All the Upper New York Camp and Retreat Ministry sites have been newly freshened, and they look pretty cool. And we'll have more information on the bake sale on there as soon as we can. And you'll also be able to find information on our hiking passes that you can sign up to come hike for a 2-hour block. You can also come and fish. Just a reminder that to fish in Sky Lake, you do need a New York State fishing license. So, well, it has been great having you join in the fun today. I look forward to seeing some of you in person next Friday during the bake sale pickup. Others, I can't wait to spend some more time with you Sunday night during our Sunday night campfire evenings, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And you can always follow along some of our excitement on our Facebook page. You can also go back through and watch all of our previous mini hikes on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/skylakecenter. And if it's safe to do so, wherever you are in the world, whether you're in London or in Sloatsburg or Syracuse or right here at Sky Lake, I hope you will take a few moments of your day today to get outside and just breathe in some air and be reminded of the beauty of God's creation. Well, friends, it was great spending time with you, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.